What's going on? It's your boy Gackt Cognac. So, this is going to be a pretty interesting video. I got an invite from another YouTuber named PickFlip, and he invited another YouTuber named Hyphygold. So, we're pretty much doing like a three-way Zoom, and we'll be talking about a couple of games we picked up and just other stuff, man. Having fun with it, just video game talk and this and that. Without further ado, enjoy. See what everyone has got to offer. All right, let's get it on.
All right, collectors and pickers and gamers. So we're here with Hyphygold and Gackt Cognac. We're here as three guys just gonna chit chat a little bit about our pickups, see what we have in store for you guys to watch and kind of enjoy and bounce back ideas about collecting and reselling. At the same time, showing some pretty cool items that the average Joe can probably get if they're just patient enough or willing to spend a lot and get. So either way that you go, if you're a collector, you want to just wait for the cheap or you just buy now. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this conversation. These guys are great at what they do. Please check out their sites, check out their channel. Hyphy Gold, and we're also gonna mention Gackt Cognac. So just to kind of start things off, guys, just kind of introduce yourself. Where are you guys based off of, and what do you guys do? Uh, Topher, tell us what's up, bro. Where are you from, and what do you do?
Hi, hey everybody that's tuning in. My name is Topher. My channel is Hyphygold, and on Instagram I'm Hyphygold Resell. And I'm based out of the Bay Area here in San Francisco. And what I do for a living is I resell. And a majority of the items that I resell is video games and a lot of electronics, used sporting goods. But the reason why I tune into video game stuff is because that's my nostalgia. And whatever, like anything that I can remember back to childhood, I typically pick up and try to sell, and it's usually worth money. And sometimes it's difficult to sell stuff when you got that little connection to it, but sometimes the dollar bills trumps everything.
Yeah, it sure does, man. I get you on that. The nostalgia bug just bites you. And you don't want to let go of stuff, man. Mr. Gak Cognac, man, what's up? Where are you from, and what you do, boss?
So I used to be from the Bay Area, like Hyphy. Used to live in San Francisco and Oakland, but I moved to Las Vegas maybe like almost 8 years ago. I've been bartending most of my life, and gaming has always been like my thing, though. So I've always had a cool collection when I was young, and then ever since I ever been on like OfferUp, I was like, damn, like these guys are getting rid of stuff for like cheap. So I
Hmm.
just started like buying and literally like hoarding. Like hoarding comes from like the Asian gene. I mean, so that's just what we do, right? I mean, look behind us. We got all this shit.
Yeah,
So
seriously.
started off just doing that, and then I noticed like, oh, I could like sell some of this stuff and get my money back, at the same time collect for free, basically. And so I started just doing that for a while and started noticing like there's like hell of people doing that too. But I mean, it's all in the fun of the games. Like right now, we're just like, damn, like I don't even know what to play. That's like
Yeah,
the main thing
yeah,
that we deal with is like we never know what to play now. So, but yeah, that's me.
totally agree with you, man. I mean, as you can tell, all of us have games, behind us, and games, probably even more games stored there somewhere else, and we just can never figure out. At least agreeing with you, can never figure out what game to freaking play. I'm out there constantly, looking for offers, looking for games on the cheap. Hopefully, when you have big hitters, games that are worth hundreds of dollars for less than $10. Little hint, hint for my next video. But that being said, I totally agree with you, man. I mean, that's one of the things that always kind of puts me back sometimes. Like, I have such a big backlog, and I'm adding and adding and adding, but reselling at the same time. So, just to kind of quick intro, this on PickFlip. My channel is concentrated also on video game pickups on the cheap, flea market finds, interviewing other people about games, about their nostalgia or their channels. That's something I like to kind of try to do as well. I like to do garage sales and overall collection of games and just having a good time, having a good conversations with people, and just bringing the subject up and bringing things light to the matter of game collecting and reselling. So and as much as my name states as pick flip, which is pickups and flips, man, lately I just been picking and picking and picking, and the flip is kind of just, I haven't been flipping too much, and it's gold right now. You know, going to Hyphygold's name, it's gold right now. I mean, people can sell these games on the high. The peak, I think, already hit. I think we might be a little bit plateaued or maybe on the downward slope for some of the items, but right now it is big. So all right, guys. So I did send you guys a package just to say like a little thank you for taking your time to doing this video with me, and kind of just collaborating and talking about games and having a good time about it. So hopefully you guys enjoy what I got you guys. It's small, but as a token of like you know as a thank you and as gamers alike, I sent you guys a little treasure. If you guys wanted to open it up, I don't know. Gak, do you want to go first, man? See what's up.
All right. Well, let me just tear this up real quick. I do appreciate it. It's like the second thing somebody ever sent me. So, this is a big thing for me, man. I never, what? No. I know you didn't, man. What? You got me Sly freaking Cooper. I mean, I would have been cool with just a case. Like, you didn't have to do all that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you guys were talking about Vita collecting. We were talking about it last time, and I said, hey, man, let me just contribute a little bit to the collection there. And
man, if you can't find that Final Fantasy, there's some more stuff. Oh, he got me a pack of Pokemon cards just because he know that I don't mess with it. He want to get me in. But that's cool. Like, should I open this one though? Or
yeah, go for it, man. Whatever you want to. But.
It might be a rare, unless you weighed them.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Nah, I know he probably he weighed it already. He already knows. Yeah. He gave me the castaway, so I'm cool with that. Like, I don't need all that good stuff in my life. But,
yeah, bro.
But like, I'll pop it open, man. If that's cool.
Go for it, man. Go
all right.
Do it.
But if you can't find that Final Fantasy 7, man, like, I'm gonna send you that if you need it. Just let me know.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah. You got his address already.
I don't know none of these like characters, so I'm not even sure if you can see it.
Cool.
Like, I don't know none of these. These are too new for me.
I don't know that.
So the new
characters. Okay, Hondower.
Like, literally.
That's pretty sweet, man. I know Jigglypuff.
I know that.
Yeah, I know that one too. Some of them I missed out on the new ones as well, man.
Yeah, I think I know the Execute. That's the original.
I'm digging the art. Yeah,
the art's pretty cool, man. I like it too. It's pretty sweet.
Ooh, what's that?
You got a reverse rare, man.
It's a shiny, huh?
It's shiny.
That's what we used to call it. It's a shiny.
Reverse hollow, I meant. Reverse hollow was shiny.
It's a hollow. I mean, that's one later. I don't know who that is.
Octillery.
All right. I remember these Earth cards, and I don't know what that is either.
It's pretty sweet, man. Cool little. I mean, they just look cool. That milk tank.
I love that milk tank.
Yeah, that milk tank.
I only know the first 150, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Sweet, man. I mean, just a little extra, something extra to add to the Vita game there. But I'm glad you liked it, man. And,
how'd you know I didn't have Sly Cooper?
You mentioned in one of your videos. You mentioned one of your videos.
Oh, snap.
I remember you said something about. Yeah, you said something about. Oh, I have Sly Cooper on the PS2. I think you got on the lot or something like that, or PS3, and then you mentioned that you didn't have Vita. So that's just something because I had it. Wanted to give it to you, man, and add it to the collection. Topher, man. Hopefully you enjoy what you got too, man. They're not big things, bro, but it's something.
Yo, I appreciate the invitation. I definitely appreciate the gift. You don't have to do this, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Big ups to PickFlip. So let me open this. I'm gonna open this close, so all you ASMR heads. All right. Oh man,
it's a good one, bro. It's fun. I liked it.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you.
Hell yeah.
I just got a Vita.
No way, dude.
I just got a Vita. Like, you saw that picture I sent y'all in the group?
Yep.
Like, I got one right here. I don't know which model it is, but if it's the OLED or not. But I got one. And I'll show you one of the games.
Nice, bro.
And like the extras are still sealed, so it's dope.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. That's such a good game, bro.
You got me Pokemon cards, bro?
Dude. Some Poke cards and some game in a game, bro. That's The Walking Dead is a good one, man.
I like the Telltale series, like the click thing. Yeah, it's cool.
You go into depth with it, man. It's pretty cool. I like it.
I dig that too. All right, let's open
Man.
this. This is called the Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze.
Nice.
Let's see what's in
Big
here.
money, big money.
Like,
Yeah, man. I mean, so Vita's kind of fun to collect for. It's just sometimes you can't find them. At least in my part of the area, you
I don't
can't.
know the trick where it
Oh yeah,
is
like
it
4 or
3
something like
card
that.
or something.
You
I
take
don't know.
yeah, something like
All
that.
right, so let's see. There's a
Parasol,
whatever that is.
some shroom.
Oh, is that dude in the game?
Yeah, one guy.
And
Rose.
whoever wants this,
There you go. You got a free one.
I don't know what that is.
uh,
Yeah, I like that character though.
That's a pretty cool one.
Duck-
Douglet, the
I
Marie,
remember Marie.
electric, right? Yeah. The
Oh,
Paris.
I remember that.
Yeah, man, with toxins and shit. I don't know what that
Yeah.
one is. Got Peta?
Gothita. Ooh, Skarmory.
Yes, Skarmory, bro. He was steel type flying, man. He's pretty
I
cool.
I like Skarmory.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one's a
Oh,
reverse now
it's
though.
the
Yeah, that's
shiny.
pretty cool, man.
Talonflame.
Talonflame.
And then we got Manic Trick and Energy.
Energy.
This is dope,
Nice.
man.
Yeah,
Appreciate this.
bro. Yeah, man. Just like I said, it's something small. So saying thank you guys. I appreciate the time that you guys took to out of your day to kind of just talk game, bro. And we're having a good time about it. So, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I guess thanks a lot, man. Let's continue to the pickups and let's see what we got. I was hoping Mr. Gackt Cognac. You think you can show us your first pickup, bro? What you got, man?
Oh man, me first, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I think we
So-
did the opposite.
I mean, I know you were talking about earlier, like, yeah, some people like spend good money on these games. So I'm guilty of it. So I'm pretty much gonna show you like the stuff I've been splurging on because I don't know, like I don't always feel comfortable showing like that stuff on my pickups. Like, oh, you spent all that on that. But I'm gonna do it right here. Like people that don't see this, they'll catch it on the next video. So I got bust out the big boy, man. Like I told you about this, but I got that Kuon.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
got
that
it.
cool one,
Oh,
bro.
Like I'm like had to tell you about this right here because I like if you watch my channel, I talk about Kuon all day. Like I always go like, man, oh, I didn't get that Kuon, blah blah blah. So my friend he's pretty much been doing it for a long time, and I text back and forth with him, and he's like, man, you ain't gonna play all those SNES games, like all that stuff that you got. Like you need to like sell some of that stuff and get that Kuon and quit playing around. Like literally, that game is gonna be like worth $1,000 and up eventually. And I was like, damn, like, I never paid that much for no game before ever like that, man. And so I thought about it, and then like I saw on Mercari somebody posted up like Kuon for like 570 or something like that.
Up there, it's up there.
And I mean, given that it's like an $800 game,
Yep.
I was like, man, how about you sell it for like 500? I'm cool with 500. Like, so the person was like countered back at like 515, and my other homie was like, nah, you need to do that. Like, message them and get that eBay transaction or that PayPal transaction. And I'm over looking at this listing, and like 10 people and up are starting to add it in their carts. I'm like, dude, I ain't gonna make it in time. So he responded back was like 515, man. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take it 515. The tax gonna be like 550 or something like that. And it's gonna be like double the value in the future. So I literally got that.
So the Kuon, bro, that's such a big game, and the thing is with the Kuon, that game is I believe it's so rare because one, it's a horror game. I mean, horror games, they go up in value quite a bit. That's one of the things. And two, well, number one is really because it's such limited print. They didn't print so many of these out, and I think it was a little bit middle or later to the PlayStation 2 life cycle. So people didn't really pick up this Kuon game. It was limited in print, and it's just gone up. Like there's no stopping this. And I don't think they'll make an HD remaster of Kuon. I really don't believe so.
Nope.
They wouldn't put into that. So, and that's what sometimes cuts the value of these games that are limited in print, the HD remaster of them. And then you'll see that, the prices occasionally will fall with the original releases. So that being said, man, I mean, I think even though, yeah, it's $500, you still like are gonna double that up pretty soon. I mean, that game is just gonna rise and rise and rise, and it's for the PlayStation 2. A lot of us have nostalgia for the PlayStation 2, just like the SNES kids have nostalgia for the SNES. I grew up, quite a bit with PlayStation 2 in that era as well. So I mean, you're talking about great games, dude, right there. So just curiosity, man, what SNES games did you sell to get that one?
I didn't sell jack.
No
Oh,
That's the point.
okay.
I straight up bought. Right.
nice, bro.
I mean, I had a reserve of like cash on my Mercari from
Yeah,
just all the other crazy stuff that I flipped.
yeah,
But nah, like that literally, trying to make that video for that SNES stuff, because I generally don't sell my stuff until I put the video out. I
right.
mean, because I'm not like Hyphygold. I don't need to put my stuff out instantly. So
Yeah,
like I'm just sitting there looking at this stuff and I'm like, damn, like
like, yeah,
what
bro.
should I sell? So I didn't. Like I took the I took the
You
hit,
took a plunge.
you know.
You're like,
So
screw it, I'm gonna take that 500, dude, and buy something. Hey, man, it's an investment, and that investment,
right,
honestly, is just gonna double up. Honestly, so it's not
right.
like you're gonna be losing out, or it's gonna just plateau. That game's just gonna go up and up and up. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just the way
It's
that it
just
goes.
like me buying a share of Netflix, same thing.
Exactly, bro. You're buying a share. That's
Except it
basically.
don't dip.
Hey, you better play that shit.
Oh,
Oh yeah, dude.
I play
Oh, you
some of
played
it.
it. You like it?
Dude, that game is scary, man.
It
Like I'm
is. It's
talking
so creepy.
about jump scares like every
Right at
5
the
seconds.
beginning, when you load it up and you're like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah.
Dude, I have that game as well, and I've only played like maybe 10 minutes of it, bro. Because you know how that backlog builds up. But man, I love collecting horror games, but playing them, shit, shoot, man, it's
Yeah.
another story, bro. Really, like, man, it plays on your nerves, and so and then that Resident Evil new one's coming out, guys. I was able to actually pre-order the collector's edition for PS4, and I'm like,
Yeah.
who am I kidding? Am I gonna freaking? Am I not? I'm not even gonna probably play it, bro. At least, I mean, the first half of it maybe, but that Kuan, bro, it's awesome. And I'm gonna have a little bit break from work pretty soon, so I'll probably just for you get cognac. Gonna man up, and I'm gonna play this freaking Kuan, bro. We'll play it at the same time. We'll double up and just help each
I
other.
got an hour in and I got stuck on the puzzle, so I stopped. Like,
Oh, really?
you know how old school games don't teach you nothing?
Yeah,
Like,
bro. They're nuts.
so I'm like stuck on it. I don't know what to
You just
do.
gotta figure it out.
And
Yeah,
I
it's
don't like to
hard, man.
Google. I want to just like get through it. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, I'll get back to it later.
You take a little break from coming back to it.
Yeah.
All right, Topher, what's up, man? What you got next, man? What do you have on your first reveal? What you got? That was a pretty heavy hitter cool on here. What you got, man?
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what I got in a trade. I didn't drop this video yet. It's probably gonna be 2 or 3 videos from now, but I got this in a trade. It's a VR system, and it's not a PlayStation VR.
Whoa.
It's the HTC.
Wow, dude, you got a
Mm.
wow.
It still has the GameStop sticker on there. So I got this in a trade with like Xbox One stuff. And when I was looking at the price for this, because I never play this, so it plays like games off of Steam.
Yep.
And so when I was looking it up, this thing is going for like about $400 complete. And
Wow.
it's kind of crazy. So that brings my money back on the Switch because the Switch is like $299.
Yep.
And I'm like, bro, I need to try this.
Bro.
And it's just funky because the machine itself looks like it's like a honeycomb. So when it's on your face, it just looks hella funny. I'm gonna pull it out right quick.
Check it out, man. I mean, VR systems are something crazy, dude. Oh, look at that, bro.
It's like a beveled Oculus.
Yeah, it does look like it. I mean, you're talking about like, wow, man. It's kind of like a creature, Oh, see, those wands are pretty sweet. What is it? Is that you put your thumb through that? Is that how you maneuver that?
I honestly haven't tried it yet. I was watching videos of how this works, and there's like some sort of, I don't know if it's a
Backpack?
directional pad or anything like that. It's weird. I've never
Wow, man.
Touchpad.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
pretty
played
sick,
this.
bro. I mean, some of these games on Steam, I mean, you know, as much as I am a physical collector, Steam games give like great discounts, bro. So I mean, you get that, you probably get some pretty awesome games on the cheap too, man. So that's pretty
That's
cool. And
true.
they'll stay on your library and stuff. That's pretty neat, man. That's actually freaking cool, man.
And then you got to put like these modules around the room so it can kind of like locate where you are when you're playing the VR system. So there's like 2 of these, and like just the unit itself is probably like $299, but if you have the whole thing, it's like $400, and
Hey.
it's insane, man. And the dude that sold it to me, he sent me a video of like it working, and he put it on his daughter, and like she was just opening shit. I don't know. it's, I don't know. I never really got into VR stuff, but this is probably something I'm gonna try out because my brother, he's got a Steam account.
Oh
So I'm
man.
gonna try this.
And that one right there, honestly, bro, like that itself is more advanced, I believe, than the PSVR. I mean, the PSVR is great because I have one, but the thing is, like, when you say like you put those modules around the room, it's
Mhm.
supposed to track more because the PSVR is limited to the camera that it has. Like, it tracks your front LED lights for the VR is what's tracking the camera. So you can't like turn your head too much before you lose the image in front of you. With that stuff, bro, you're gonna be able to like turn around, like, and actually, I don't know if it's 360, but you get more of a field of view when you're using that model right there, bro. I remember reading about that one.
The thing with this is the remotes, the wands, basically, they don't look as weird as that little ball that's on the PlayStation Move. It's
Yeah, dude, that ball thing, dude. I'm like, why are you using PS3 era? I guess they want to recycle it, but PS3 era controls. Which, by the way, if you find them, man, you know how much they go for, bro. Like a lot of people just kind of put them into the bargain bins, but you get them for $1 or $2, sell them for what, 25, $30 maybe.
yeah,
That's those ones you can sell them pretty good online as well. So
yeah. During the pandemic, like when it first hit up on like March, I was selling them for $60 a piece, and then the price dropped eventually. But
yeah,
yeah, it's crazy.
it is crazy, man. They've been going up like that, dude. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Both of you, damn, man, both of you guys came out with heavy hitters, dude. Like, what do
No, I
I?
had to do that because he had the coup on. I was like, oh
I
man,
know. I'm like, should I bring out the heavy hitter? Should I just leave it for last? I guess I'll just leave it for last for right now. But I'll just bust out. So one of the things I got, and this was for free. And remember what we talked about cardboard gold? You know, I got a Diablo 3 promo from
Damn.
GameStop. One of the GameStops is closing locally. Two of them have already closed, which is unfortunate. And I was able to pick up, I messaged you guys, I picked up a whole bunch of games. And this is one of the things that they gave for free 99. They had it there. The homeboy's like, you know what, man, just take it, bro. This is pretty. And I like it, dude. I mean, Diablo's an awesome game. I love Diablo on the PC, but Diablo on Switch was pretty sweet, pretty neat. Anything Blizzard to me is like awesome. StarCraft 64, I have it. I recently got it a couple months ago, and I love StarCraft, and StarCraft 64 is cool. This is actually my second one. I have one that's hanging above the computer right now, and it's this one that's missing like this cardboard piece that has a Nintendo Switch and also has like a picture of Ganondorf, because you get an exclusive Ganondorf armor set whenever you get it for the Switch. But this, man, if you look at it, it's got like this 3D detail to it. This cardboard, the skull kind of, the Diablo pops out, man. And
yeah,
it's
that's
that
dope.
it's a weird shape or whatever. But dude, honestly, it looks sick over the computer. Maybe I can insert a photo of it, how it looks like. I'll try to take a picture and insert a little photo of it here somewhere in the video. But that being said, bro, I mean, just a little quick tidbit about Diablo. I don't know if you guys remember, I think I've mentioned this before. A couple Black Fridays ago, Diablo 3 was being sold at Walmart. They messed up their pricing. They sold it for $13, man. Diablo 3, when it first came out, man, a couple months, I bought like 4 of them, bro. I bought like 4 of them. I bought them out, and then like I traded a few. I still have one sealed. I kept one sealed. I one for play, and I traded the other ones for some people at the cost price of like 65 that it was, at retail, because they were sealed and it had just come out. So that was a pretty cool thing. It's a cool thing to keep out for these mess ups that people that companies do whenever they put out prices like that. But Diablo, man, propaganda, cardboard, gold. I love these kind of things. I don't have the space for it, but I love them, bro, because they're pretty cool, man. I mean, these are kind of store props that, like only the stores get. You can't buy as a consumer. This is what Nintendo sent to GameStop to promote their promo items, to promote their sales. So, you can only get it from these shops, and sometimes they just toss them away. But if they don't, you pick them up. I'm not planning to flip it, but I'm planning to just put it around my game room and just see what's up, man. Maybe behind. I'm already thinking about doing it way behind over there, but we'll see what's up. That's my first pickup, man. It's pretty cool.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I see you got like even the Borderlands one in the back right there.
Oh yeah, boss. Yeah, it was given to me actually for free as one of the GameStop managers, man. She's pretty cool, dude. She's like, you know what, I'm gonna toss it, and it lights up actually. It lights up. There's a little heart grenade that goes there that's right behind it, but it lights up on the bottom of it. One of my favorite ones. Maybe I can also put a picture of it around here. is the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance for the Game Boy Advance. I know we have conflicting ideas about this Cognac, about the game, but you
I
know,
love that game.
but I love that
Man,
game
love
too.
it.
I mean,
I love
like
that
what you
game.
like.
That's one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Because I guess because I was given a Game Boy Advance as a kid, not by my parents or whatever, but like as a friend. He's like, you know what, man, I'll let you borrow it. And I think that friend moved away or something, and they left that game. And, you know, I didn't grow up with much what are to play. So the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance was in there, dude, and I played it and I played it and I played it, and it's awesome. Such a fun game for me, in my opinion. But I do have the standee that's just as big as this, and I'll put a photo of it, man. But it is sick. It's one of my prized possessions. I should have probably put that one out, but it's awesome, man. I like cardboard. You can sell it over here. There's a Genesis promo as well for, I believe, excuse me, a Game Genie promo right there. It's a little Game Genie promo, and Kirby and Injustice. Yeah, I have several around, but yeah, bro. That's my first one, man. It's not as big as Kuon in a freaking VR system, which is awesome, bro. Yeah, I can appreciate it regardless. Mr. Cognac, Mr. Gackt, what's up, bro? What you got? What's your second one?
All right. Before I put that out, I just want to put it out there that if you guys didn't know, I used to work at a game store. So I used to work at
Ah,
Game Crazy and GameStop back in
yeah,
like 10 years ago. And so, yeah, I used to take a lot of those like cardboards and posters and all that stuff too, to the point where like, I couldn't take anymore because it was just taking up so much room. And I remember like remember that Metroid Prime one that came out? It was a big old one with the Metroid standing on there. And I think it
yes,
had like a it had like a plastic film around it too that like it was like in a pod or something. But
yes.
I had that one, man, and like it was hecka sick, but I had to toss some of this stuff out. I had too much.
No way. Did you
I know
tell
I
your
didn't.
kids
I
to
mean,
toss it?
come on, like back in those days, you were like,
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
a piece of cardboard. No one cares about this because I would
Yeah,
have to switch it up. Like Halo comes out, take the Halo, switch that out, and but
yeah.
but I get it though. I get it. But yeah, I mean, if I kept all that, yeah, that'd been cool.
Nice.
Anyways, like I said, I was trying to collect for the Wii U, so I'm trying to get some of the harder to find games now. I think on eBay, like I bid it for this one like lot, and it ended up coming with a couple of Wii U games, including. So if you guys didn't know, this Mario and Sonic at the Rio Games is actually getting rare in price. I guess it's low print and all that. You would never think like this game right here would be worth anything, but it's going up for like 50 or 60 bucks
Oh,
now.
what?
So I had to get some of these games before they start going crazy. They got off a lot for like like 30 something bucks, and it came with like I sold the other games to try to get my money back, but they came with like the Mario Tennis and some other like Wii U games. So pretty much like sold that, kept this, didn't really have to pay too much for it, so I was happy about that. Am I gonna play it? No. But if I'm going for the full set, I gotta get some of these like heavy hitters while I can, because I got Devil's Third like a couple months back, so that's
I
the
was about
hardest.
to ask.
Hey,
I was about to ask if you had
Yeah,
double third.
yeah, I had to get that out the way. Um, now I'm just like picking up some of the other games that are kind of harder to find. I'm glad like you were talking about like they're remastering stuff like the Hello Kitty game, because that
Oh
game
yeah,
was like
the Cruisers.
freaking going crazy in
for the
value,
Wii
and then
U.
yeah, and then the
Yeah.
Switch came out with that damn game, and it dropped it down to like in the 20s. So I'm happy about that. So I'm like, as long as they could do that to GameCube, they could do that to all that stuff. Just don't do it to like some of those PS2 games.
Yeah, dude.
Those
Yeah, don't drop my
grails.
PS2 games, please. So I spent too much. Dude, I didn't know that was going up for some good price, man. Thank you for
Uh,
telling me that. Now I'm
yeah.
gonna keep an eye out. I passed it up a couple times, dude. Honestly, I
Get
passed
it.
it up. So I'm gonna keep an lookout for that. And I think the Wii U, you're mentioning you're going for a full set. I think the Wii U, bro. I don't know, man. I just have this like little feeling that eventually people are gonna be like on the Wii U quite a bit. Like I don't know, it's because
Right.
it's maybe the last disc-based console by Nintendo. I don't know, maybe because the Switch took over and they're doing cartridge-based. Are we gonna go back to disc-based? I'm not too sure, but I don't know. Like the Wii U is kind of like it's what's that one freaking console I bought, but there's no game. Sega Saturn. Maybe I mean maybe it's gonna be like that where the games are gonna be a little bit hard to find years from now. I'm not too sure, but I know I
Yeah.
think the Wii will be picking up in collectability at one point. I just don't know when, but at one point.
It
Nice
is
pick.
Nintendo, so I
Yeah.
mean, they're known for that, and there's a handful of games that is just not gonna be remade, and they got a lot of those, including the Devil's Third. And there's only like literally, if you didn't pre-order Devil's Third game, you basically couldn't even get it unless you were lucky enough to be one of the 500 people that picked it up.
Mm.
So that's what made that game really rare. I heard there was a reprint, but I'm not sure if they really did that or not. So that game eventually is going to be a Kuon. So
Oh,
I'd say like snatch that up
Man.
while you
you're
can.
breaking my heart, bro. I sold mine for 80 like last year. Damn it.
Oh
I should have kept it.
man,
And I found it at GameStop for 40 and I used like a $10 coupon or something that day. I remember. Dang,
I hate that.
it sucks. Topher, what you got, bro?
I got a in the plastic GameCube controller.
Nice.
I don't really collect in the plastic stuff, but it was pretty cool because I got this in a lot with like let me just show you it. I don't want to count this as extra, but it came with this right here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I paid $60 for this, but I'm showcasing this because it's pretty cool because it's just not easy to find these like in the wild unless you want to pay a lot of money online. But
Yeah.
that's what I got. I like GameCube.
Dude, what GameCube controllers out of its casing like that? People who pick up GameCube controllers single-handedly like that didn't come with the consoles because they were playing Smash. You know what I mean? So most of those things are like freaking open, and like so I think that's pretty sweet, man. I think that's pretty sweet to having a original OEM or whatever GameCube controller in its packaging not open, because that's especially for the GameCube. People are just like button mashing Smash a lot, so that's pretty sweet, man. Nice pickup there
Yeah.
from that, bro. Man, controllers are nice, man. I like that a lot. I guess I can go with. Let me see here. This PlayStation 2 game, which I don't think will be a remastered, but Under the Skin for the PlayStation 2. Under the Skin is kind of like a game that went under the radar. It's a Capcom game. This is not Capcom. We're just talking about Resident Evil 8, The Village earlier. So, this doesn't look like Capcom type of game at all, but it's pretty cool, man. I mean, so far I actually have it played in the background here on the TV, but as you can tell, it's got some Resident Evil reference there. It's got the Nemesis and Joe Valentine, and if you can find this on the cheap, pick it up. If memory serves me right, I think it's like at least 50 to 70 bucks, right? I know there's a big discrepancy right now, but I think it's like 50 to 70 bucks, and I picked it up for a whopping 20. I don't know if you guys can see it, 20. And actually, they gave it to me for 15 from a local game store. They're pretty cool, and it came complete in box. The game's playing in the background, but it came with its manual as well. So, it's a quirky game that I think it's gonna keep on climbing. It's just like that game, and we were talking about last time, Mr. Mosquito. And these limited print, flying under the radar games. Some of them are bad, some of them are good. I can't wait to play this. I haven't really played it just yet too much. I've just kind of skimmed the intro from it, but you're basically this alien coming to wreak havoc and mischief. You're supposed to create mischief and Earth, and you compete against another alien, and you like put tacks on the floor, or like you shoot them with these weapons, and you roll bowling balls of fire down streets with people, and these people like drop coins, and you're supposed to pick up 100 coins in a certain time limit. So it's kind of like that type of gameplay, but I just like that it's cell shaded games, they hold up in time. They really do. I mean, cell shaded games, the graphics really don't look janky over time because they just got that cartoony look to it, and it's like a Looney Tunes game, honestly. So, pretty cool pickup that I got here. It's 40 plus outrageous pranks, including bad karaoke, throwing tags, or just a good old stinking fart, is what it says on the back next to Nemesis. So, if you guys see it on the cheap, man, Under the Skin, pretty cool pickup.
Man,
What you got, bro?
I remember looking at that game like all the time back at the game store, and I never even bothered to like pick it up to look at it. So I didn't even know that was a Capcom game. And I'm a big Resident Evil fan. I mean, you can see my Star shirt right here.
Nice, bro.
Like literally, I if I had like turned it around and saw the Nemesis or whatever back there, I would have bought it.
Yeah, dude.
And
Yeah.
now I'm looking at it like, man, come on.
I mean, the there's one stage. So you're like in little stages of the city. There's one stage that's based off of Raccoon City, and there's zombies and
Right.
nemesis and rocket launchers. So the whole like there's one stage, and I was reading up on it that is just you're in Raccoon City. It's zombies, and they're cel shaded like cartoon looking characters, nothing like actual Resident Evil. But I mean, it's pretty fun, you know, pretty cool. So and it's Resident Evil in Capcom. You know, you can't go wrong with Under the Skin, in my opinion.
What's the style of play? Is that like a platformer? Is that like a shooter?
So it's like a action. It's kind of like an open level action adventure game. You know, so it's like third person. You're a third person shooting or laying down attacks on the floor. It's kind of like third person, kind of like a hovering over here. So and it's not huge because it's PlayStation 2, but the levels are kind of like Katamari. You know how you have like
Oh
open,
yeah.
Oh
you
yeah.
can go around everywhere. Kind of like
Okay.
that kind of style. It's
Yeah.
not bad. I like it. What you got, bro? It's
Oh
Kanye.
shit, it's my turn, Ray.
Is there?
So I gotta pull like this whole small little lot out because I got it for like so cheap.
Do it.
Um, Once again, Wii U. So somebody posted up, like I think he had it up for a while, and I don't know why, but like certain games for the Wii U, people like just don't care for, so they pass up on it. Like even though if it's like hella cheap. So somebody posted up like 3 Wii U games, which was Zombie U, Scribblenauts, and Ninja Gaiden Razor's Edge. So
Nice.
I needed pretty much like these 2 games. I got Scribblenauts already. So I mean they're not really high in value, but for $5, come on, like
Oh
why would
man,
you not
good
snatch
deal.
Yeah.
it up? I got a copy loose of Zombie U, and I remember like people like was telling me like, man, why you spend so much on a Wii U back then? Because there was a point last year, I probably picked up maybe 10 Wii U's or even more. And I was solely doing it because I would buy the Wii U as a lot with the games, sell the Wii U and just keep the games and break even.
That's
So
the way.
yeah, and one of them was like, and generally I would get the Wii U's for like $70 average. Crazy. But a lot of times, like if it was more expensive, like I'd spend 120, I'd spend 150 on it if it had some decent games. And so one of them, like I actually spent like 280 or something for like a Wii U with
Wow.
like 30 games. So I was like, I knew I'm not gonna get all these games separate. So what I'll do is just I had like another 2 Wii U sitting in the background. I kept like 10 of the games that I needed, or maybe even more. And then I just broke up the other 2 games into the Wii U's I got for like 70 and sold those back for like 150 a piece. I mean, you could get more for them, but like I don't sell for that much. So, but it's just my way of like getting the games I need. Like sometimes I don't mind like breaking some bank just to break even later. So yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's a great collector's tip. I mean, when you're out there, you buy as a bundle, you keep what you want from the bundle, and then you can just resell whatever you don't want from it. I mean, and you pay a lot less than just buying, you know, the game that you want. Like, you know, you get a Wii U with Devil's Third for $100. You keep Devil's
Shit.
Third, and you sell the freaking. That'd be awesome, right? And then you sell the Wii U. You know, you sell it for 100 straight, and just like that, or you know, combine it with a cheap game. But that's as a collector, man. I think those are pretty great tips. I mean, you buy in a bigger lot, you separate it, and you sell it from there. You know, I've never played Zombie U, but I've heard some decent stuff from out of it. But a Ninja Gaiden dating, man, it's just a great series overall. Honestly, I mean, this is Demon Souls before Demon Souls.
Mm.
Honestly, they're the ninja skill games, so that's awesome, dude. And Scribblenauts is pretty fun. I've heard pretty good things about it. I just actually need to sit down and play one of them, but I've heard some pretty great things out of it, man. So nice
Yeah.
pickup for $5, bro. Seriously, really is.
Yeah.
Topher, what you got, bro?
I want to say something. No disrespect, but I can't play Scribble Knots.
Hey, what? It's not good. You haven't played it? It's not good, or
No, I
what?
can't play it. I tried it. I played it on the DS, and I was like, ugh, this is not my style.
I
But
tried it, bro.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
All
there's
right, I'm
things
not
about
playing
it.
it.
There's aspects about it that I'm like, I want to be able to write in balloon and a balloon pops up or whatever the hell. Like that's something like I've been wanting to try, like expand how it is. But you know, we'll see. I'll go to shop one day.
All right, so what I'm gonna show is a little stack of games that I got on Black Friday. I'm pretty sure you all saw all the sales that was going on that time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this little stack right here. It's all PS4. I got a bunch. I got, the Resident Evil remakes.
Man, nice.
So I
Love it.
picked actually a couple of these, one to keep sealed and one to play. Nemesis was my favorite, so I had to pick this.
Hell yeah.
Nice, dude. Yep.
Then I'm a Dragon Ball head, so I had to pick up Kakarot
Nice.
and Spider-Man. I haven't played it. I actually played at my friend's house, and this is actually pretty fun. And Steelbook Persona 5
Oh
Royale.
shit, I got that
Royale.
too. Good thing I didn't bring that out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I recently picked it up for 15. I got it from
oh,
this dude. Yeah.
Really.
wow,
I
that's a
bought
good
2
deal.
of them actually. So
Yeah, I think these were $20, $20 at
that's
GameStop.
still not bad. Because if
Yeah.
you keep it sealed, that thing's gonna be worth like 60, $70 again.
Agreed. Agreed.
And the cool thing about this pickup, it came with the Funko Pop, came with
Oh, cool.
the Queen Funko.
Sweet, man.
So I sold that already because I don't really collect Funko,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm keeping
I
this.
used to.
Yeah.
I might
Dude,
still
that takes
do.
up hella space.
Yup.
Yeah, dude. It does. And at least with the Funko Pops, man, you can at least stack them on top of each other because they're square. I do Amiibo. I have like 180 Amiibo, bro, all in box. Oh my god, dude. Stacking those there's great. It's like a freaking crate of Amiibos that I have here anyways. Maybe I'll do a video of it eventually. But yeah, dude, man, those are pretty sick pickups. And I heard did you say that you picked up multiple Resident Evils, like one to open, one to seal?
Yeah.
And okay, so 2 questions to this, or 1 recommendation and 1 question. The recommendation is open up with the one with a loose disc, because I think I heard a loose disc, right? No?
That might be actually the Spider-Man, but I'm gonna crack that one open.
Yeah. And my question is for you guys, sealed. You guys know I buy sealed games and I keep sealed games. Do you guys do sealed games? Gackt, do you do sealed games? Topher, do you do sealed games on the regular, or is it just for every game that you get, or most of the games that you get, or how do you guys deal with sealed games, or things that are going to go up in price? What do you guys do with sealed?
If I go first, it's pretty much I used to be a big sealed game collector, and that was mainly because I was working at a game store, so I knew when everything was coming in. And I had a head start on just like, oh, I'm gonna add some money to the pre-order, this and that and that and that, and buy them all up. Because my main thing was like, I don't know, I always had an investment mindset. So ever since when I first saw like Lunar go up in value, that was like one of the first games to me that went up in value, sealed. I was like, all right, I gotta start buying some of these RPG games.
Yeah.
And the one target I always targeted was either Atlas and NIS America. They don't make
Yes.
too much games now, but I would buy I pretty much could say like I have most of the NIS America games for PS2 sealed still to this day.
Ooh.
So I was going for that stuff, but some of the stuff don't go up in value. So you gotta like kind of like figure out which one's gonna be low print and stuff. So yeah, and during that time, the packaging, all that stuff, I loved that whole aspect of it. So I never really like bought 2 copies though. Like I always want to just like buy it and have it because I'm never in a rush to play. And if I
Yeah.
come across one later in the field that's like cheap, then I'll get it. And that'll forever just, have its like value set. But now, like I don't really, go for them, especially like now. I think everyone's trying to do like limited run games and all that stuff. And to
Yeah.
me, I mean, they get in value, but I'm not gonna spend my money on an 8-bit looking ass game, that they poured it from somewhere and put a nice package to. It's not gonna happen. It's not for me at least.
Okay,
So,
time to cut these out of the photo then. I won't bring those up.
hey, I mean, if
I'm
it's for
joking.
you, if
There's
it's
some
for
good
you,
8-bit
hey,
I'm joking. I'm
go
joking.
for it. But this is for me in
Yeah.
my value wise. It's just like nah, like I can't do that. Like I can't have you pour it over a game that's like 2 megabytes and then like put it into a disc and try to sell it to me for like heck of much.
Yeah.
So,
I agree with it.
but yeah.
Yeah, I get you, bro. So, for how do you handle sealed games, man? Do you keep them? Do you regularly buy them, or?
So whenever if I buy multiple copies of a game, let's say I buy like 2 copies, like how I did with Resident Evil, I want to play it, but then the reason why I get the other one is so that I could trade it to see if I can get other games, because there are people that's gonna want a sealed game, and I myself, I don't really collect sealed games because I'm just afraid of accidentally tearing the seal, or just feeling like I need to play that game and then The only way to play that game is if I try to buy it open because that would be the cheapest. Because let's say it's like $400-500. I'm like, oh man, do I really want to open it?
You
Is there an emulator somewhere? I don't
know.
know. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
dude.
So it's just for like it's just a barter, you know. That's the reason why I would pick up a second copy.
That's a good way to put it, man. I mean, to barter, to use it in trade. I mean, those are once again a tip for collectors and resellers. So you get multiple copies of a sealed game for cheap. You can either hold on to it, you know, it's on sale or whatever, or it's like how it happened with the Diablo 3 on at Walmart, and you just get a couple copies of it. You can either flip it or you can trade it. You know, a lot of times that's what I actually do too for the trading. Okay, so the way I do sealed games, and maybe it's kind of like cringy, I guess, but with the sealed games is most of the time I buy games new, and if I'm gonna play it right there and then I'll play it. I won't buy a AAA title like Assassin's Creed and keep it sealed. Yeah, it's because they're gonna go down in value. You can pick them up for $10 or $5 later on, so I won't do that. If I'm gonna play retail value for a new game like Resident Evil, I'm gonna open it up. Here's the thing: with Resident Evil, I bought the collector's edition, and I bought the remake for 2, 3, and the next one that's coming up. So the collector's edition as well for 7. Yeah, so I have them all. I keep them sealed. I don't open them up for the collector's edition. I like to have those sealed because yeah, eventually they're gonna go up in value, and I like having something that's like never been touched and hasn't come out and just like packaged very well. Um, but I will also buy a game to play, so I'll keep that sealed. I'll buy like when I bought Resident Evil 7, I bought Resident Evil 7 collector's edition, kept that sealed. The one with the dollhouse, that's pretty cool, man. And I bought a Resident Evil 7 copy. So I double dipped. And for certain titles, I will double dip like that, but not for a lot of titles. But for certain titles, I will double dip. And then going to the LRG, the limited run games. So I do have the limited run games, and I have, I don't know, at least like 110, 15 games, I believe, and all of them are sealed, all of them. But with LRG, they're when they come out, when they first started, I started with run number 7, and they were coming out for $25. They're just $25 plus shipping. So I spent $30 for a game, and there were some games that are like kind of maybe crappy 8-bit, a little bit like or crappy 8-bit, I guess. There's several of them or whatever. But man, some of them have shot up in price. I'm like, wow, like it's pretty cool that it went up. Like Breach and Clear, like that's not 8-bit, but Breach and Clear went up in price. And it's, compared to like a mobile game, some people have told me at one point, but I've had mixed reviews that it's good, that it's not good, or whatever. I have that one. It took me a little while to get it. And I do have the first 101 releases for limited run games. Plus, I stopped at 101, bro. I was like, that's it. I can't buy, I can't do this anymore. My bank account was just like, boom. I can't do that anymore, man. But I had that gold mine just doing the first 101. And then from there, I just like spot buy. Like I buy like, oh, Shantae, like Shantae, dude. I can't, dude. Shantae is one of those like, it's not very high looking in value and graphics whatever, but it's such a fun game. And it's a side scroller action adventure 2D game, dude.
I like
Dude, that game went up. That blew up in price, bro. Like the Shantae limited run games are at least 130, 140, some of them. Like, and I got all of them, and I even got the plushies that came out and the CDs and the audio CDs that came out with it too. So those just like they, made the purchase of it go up in price. So, but yeah, dude. All right, sorry, rant about that. So pretty cool sealed games, and I want to go next with we're talking about sealed games. I'll talk about this one. All right, sealed game Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redo. All right, Redux. Dude, this game is awesome, bro. So this is an example where I double dip, triple, quadruple dip. Shit, I quadruple dipped on this dude. Okay, and the reason why I say quadruple dip is this. I bought the original version for the DS. If you guys don't know, the original version for the DS, that's not reduced, just is Strange Journey. It comes with a bigger box. It comes with, I think, with an art book or CD or something. It comes with there. So it comes with a little bigger box, those DS. And I have that one. I bought it used, open. I started playing that one, and I have it here in the collection. And then I found one that was sealed for cheap, bro. And I was like, for the DS version. So I have the original DS big box open to play. I have the original DS sealed, and then I have the Redux open to play because I had to get it, bro. Like when I found out that they're gonna do a remake about this, I was ecstatic. It was like a month before it came out. I found out that it was gonna come out, and I was playing the original version. And it's such a good game, dude. Like if you guys haven't played this game, it's a dungeon crawler. It is a dungeon crawler, which I'm not too much into dungeon crawlers, but I've been getting into it a little bit more, first person dungeon crawlers. And Shin Megami is just like how you got the Persona 5, it's awesome, man. But Shin Megami is one of those games that it's like Pokemon. To me, it's like a Pokemon rated R Pokemon. You have demons, you have sexy demons talking mess to you, trying to woo you or whatever. You have crazy looking like Shin Megami, which I think Shin Megami are demons. That's the translation there. And you capture them. And the way that you capture them is you have to use dialogue. You have to guess what kind of dialogue they like. Like, some demons might like that you're against the humans. Some demons might like that you're with the humans. And you have to capture them. And you pick the wrong capture, you fight them and stuff like that. And then you can morph them together and create more demons out of them, man, and just expand from there. This game is a trip, dude. I like it. It's like this like black dome that's covering the Antarctic, Antarctic lands, and it's ever expanding and expanding and covering the rest of the earth. And you go into this dome, and you're supposed to figure out what's inside of this dome. And of course, there's a bunch of demons trying to take over the world. So you're supposed to be there to stop it. So Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redo sealed. I picked it up locally. I think I have video footage that I might put out pretty soon of it if I remember. I think it was like $15, man. So I think it's a great price for this game. Honestly, pretty cool, man. That was my pickup.
Man, like I stopped collecting for like Shin Megami because it's so damn expensive. And it never goes down in price. Like you might as well just buy it all brand new when it comes out. But that hurts the pockets, man. But I mean, the essence of Shin Megami before Persona and all that stuff came out was a dungeon crawler. Like if you ever played like the first one ever, I think it was like either on NES or Super NES, Japanese only. It started off like the Dungeons and Dragons when you're moving through like the corridors left and right, and then you'll run into like the demons and stuff like that. Like that's like one of the first ones I played. Like I remember I downloaded a bunch of like ROMs back when I was young, and I played that game, and it was a heck of trippy. Even for like an old school, like I forgot it was an SNES or NES, I don't remember, but it was like a scary ass game. It was like trippy, dude. So I can see why I didn't make it out here, because back in the days, they had the guidelines where like you can't be like putting Lucifer in the game like that, like because of like Christian standards and stuff back in the days. Like now it doesn't matter because it's a free world, but but back then it was frowned upon, so they couldn't localize that game back then. But anyways, how do we go about like these lots that I buy though? Like
go for it, bro. Show them, man.
All right, because it's probably the last thing I'm gonna show right now, and I spent a hefty amount on this one too, because like I just been on a buying spree, kind of like what you've been doing. So I was like negotiating with this one dude, and he had like a bunch of games. This will come on my next video, but I'm gonna show you guys a sneak peek. So I pretty much bought up a stack of PS1 games with one PS2 game up in there for like $200 and some Dreamcast.
Ooh.
And it's gonna be pretty crazy. Like, let me see. The first thing I wanted was he had OG Diablo.
Nice.
So on a recent pickup, I picked up Diablo, like just a case because he couldn't find the game. That was pretty much on the like one of the SNES videos. So my thing is, if I always find something, I'll find it again, like not even a couple like days later. So somebody had up like actually Diablo, which is like $100 game now, basically $90 to $100. So this one still kind of has a seal on there. So like even though the wrapper is broken, it doesn't open all the way because it still has a seal, but the game's in there and all that, so it's practically new. So like I was trying to negotiate with this dude, like, hey man, let me get that Diablo, like I'll pay you like $50 for it, because Like the story of me getting Diablo was I opened a pack of Pokemon cards back when I was like 9 or something like that and got a Charizard. And you know, I'm not a Pokemon dude, like you guys already know. But my brother's friend was like, "Hey man, like I'll trade you Diablo for that." And I was like, "Hell yeah, I take the game over like Charizard any day." So I took it and I didn't know how to play it. So I ended up giving it to my cousin, and now I want it back. So now I got it, but I have the case as well that I got from the last pickup, which is worth like $30.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna sell that, get this as a $20 piece. And he starts like bringing out some other stuff, and he was like, "Hey, I got Tomba right here."
Ooh,
Yeah, right.
Oh,
nice.
So you know this is a $90 game.
Hell
yeah.
So I was like, "Oh shit, what are you gonna sell me this for?" He was like, "Man, I know how expensive this game is, and it's hella hard to find. Like, I gave it to you for like 50, man." And I'm like, "Damn, dude, like you're gonna have to give me some good deals if I'm gonna pay like 50 bucks, $100 for both of those." And so he starts busting out some more stuff, and he ended up showing me like Jet grind radio.
Nice,
So
man.
50 bucks right here, right?
Yeah.
And he had C Man. That's another like $40, $50 game.
Damn.
So he had that, and he had Beyond the Beyond.
Whoa,
Oh,
nice.
Another
wow.
$50 game, you know. And then I was like, I'll pay 200, but you gotta throw in like these two games, right? Silence Goat and the Dark Cloud 2.
Oh, two,
What?
Dark Knight 2.
Yup.
Yeah.
I was
Bro.
like, you gotta throw that in. And he was like, matter of fact, if you come pick it up right now, I'll throw in Parasite Eve too.
What?
Oh,
Without
Mind blown.
the case though, but it has a manual and the
yeah,
two
yeah.
discs. So I got on for like 200 bucks.
Wow,
And
bro.
like, you know, like if you look up the value of these, it's like
Yeah, I've
well
sold
over like
Parasite Eve, man.
$400 altogether. So
Yeah.
I doubled up Hyphygold, you know.
That's
Yeah.
minimum
Yeah,
value. Gotta follow Gold's way, man. Mr. Topher's way. Double up for nothing, bro.
right.
That's cool, bro. Shit, man. That's actually a pretty awesome find that you got,
So,
bro. God,
Yeah.
anyone that's one of the things, man. I like anyone that's gonna sell you a good game. Like if anyone busts out Diablo or like an RPG like Beyond Beyond, you gotta ask if they have any more, man, because their taste is towards that area. Like they must have some good shit still there. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
dude, that's a 6 score, bro. And yeah, it's paying up a little bit. That's the thing. Like people say, like, oh, I can't bring 200 bucks out of my pocket. And well, I understand. So you probably shouldn't be collecting, right? Like you should probably, or maybe look towards the flea markets. You can find games like this kind of, and spend less on it. So, but sometimes you pay up and you can double up and you can, the games that you don't want, sell it and then just keep the ones that you do. Diablo is one of the ones that, man, I think I had to pay like 60 bucks, 70 bucks at the time. So, I had to pay up a little bit too just because I wanted to be part of the collection. So shit, man, that's awesome, bro. And I can't wait to see that video too, man. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, one question, man, was that gonna be like, is this the last round? That way I can skip this and I'll go to like for
Wait,
yourself.
that's pretty much my last round because you know I gotta start getting ready after this.
Okay, cool. All right, so we'll do the last round, bro. What you got, Topher?
all right. So if this is gonna be the last round, I'm gonna do like multiple items. So came from a trade for another Switch. Uh, that video is much later, but let me just pull it out. I'll pull out a bunch of them. All right. So I got 5 games right here, and it came in a huge lot. I mean, I feel like I want to drop that video early, but I don't think I can. But so I'll start with these. I know you don't like Pokemon, but it came with these right
Nice.
here.
Heavy
Hell
hitters,
yeah.
bro.
Complete in box. So
Heavy
it
hitters.
actually I do have the Pokewalker and I do have the cardboard. But I don't need this because I already have it. And then this is complete. And then it also came with these titles right here.
Ooh.
Mario World
Damn.
and XD.
I got
And
the
the
box to that.
and this one was the heavy one from the lot. Not the most expensive item.
Shit.
Not the most expensive item. There is another one that's gonna be in the video,
Okay.
but this is one of the expensive items.
Nah, dude.
Whoa, dude.
Damn.
Wow,
I need
bro.
that game.
Yo,
Complete,
it
bro.
is every single game that I got from here was mint. Like It's crazy. Like there's no dust on anything. The dude said he kept it in his plastic containers.
Oh,
It's
that
a trip, bro. I was
Dude,
like, man, he was a good collector. I'll tell you that.
dang, bro. I
Let
mean,
me show you one more thing that came from there.
show us, bro. Show it. Man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't really collect controllers that much, but I know this is not expensive, but I thought it was cool because I never see it. It's like you know the GameCube controls with the
oh yeah.
translucent bottoms.
Oh,
That was
dude.
cool. And this was like a throw-in because he's like, I just found a GameCube controller. You want this? I'm
Is that
like,
original? I didn't know there's a translucent back controller.
yeah. There's I think
They
there's like a
I'm
few of
not
them.
sure if is that Japanese only or what, but
That's pretty sick.
um
It
they
might be.
have like freaking 50 variations of a
Yeah,
GameCube
it's crazy
controller.
how many
So
they got. So
That's pretty sick
I
looking.
thought it was cool, and I'm gonna play with this one.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. And dude, you're talking, those are all pretty heavy hitters. So I can't wait to see in your video what the other the
Dude,
biggest heavy hitter is, man.
it's gonna be like
oh man, it's a
surprising.
Pokemon box. I already know. Like
Oh, Pokemon
Uh,
box.
I'll tell you, it's not. It's something that you wouldn't expect to be that valuable, but maybe you think it is. But some people
Man.
don't really pay no mind to this item.
I
I'll,
mean,
yeah,
that's crazy. Just in what you showed right there, I mean, just numbers going and probably people might correct it if I'm wrong. I mean, you're looking at about what you showed us, a Pokemon XD, the Chibi Robo, the two Pokemon. You're talking about at least like $300 right there, easy, man.
Switch
Easy.
is already paid for.
Yeah, basically. Damn, dude, that's awesome, man. That's
It's like it's a GameCube lot with DS titles and like PlayStation 3 titles and Wii stuff
dude, you got
for
some good
one
stuff,
Switch.
bro. Both of you guys got some good items there, man. That's awesome, bro. Wow. Okay, well, shoot. I guess my next, I guess my last one that I'm gonna do is not a game per se, but it does pertain to games. And okay, let me take it up. Okay, you guys ready for it?
let's get it.
I got
What the
Oh, what?
kiosk, bro. I got this just recently, man. Actually, the other day. And what I like about it is it's touchscreen and it's fully
Mm.
functional, bro. So this is pretty sweet, man. You're able to like, go through the amiibos that you like, kind of like go through it, and it shows you what games that you can go for and whatnot. Dude, I picked this up locally, man. It's pretty sweet. I like it. I have, like I told you guys, I do collect amiibo, so I have a ton of amiibo. And I'm planning to put a couple of amiibos down here because this is like in the back. You can place amiibos here and showcase it. I'm sure you guys saw it at Best Buy. Did it come from a store? I guess I just bought it from this guy locally for $100. That's not bad, man. Oh, 150. Actually.
That's not bad.
That's not
That's a
too
good
bad
price.
for
It's a
what
really good price.
I want. So, it's got the audio, it's a touchscreen, it's got the amiibo, it's got some Nintendo stickers, it's got the LEDs on the side and stuff like that. The only drawback is how the hell am I going to prop this up? Because there's nothing to hold it except for like some wall mounts in the back. So that's the thing I'm gonna kind of like, you guys can tell from the bottom, that's really about it. So eventually I'm gonna build like a stand or something because I do want this like stationed around somewhere in my collection room. I'm gonna have to probably kick the Borderlands 3 out and put this one in because it's
Yeah,
pretty.
man. Get rid of that Borderlands 3.
Yeah. I'll put it in the back somewhere or something. But yeah, dude, I really, really like, as you guys can tell, like promo items and cool tidbits like this, man. And I'm gonna save it for another video, but I did pick up a kiosk, which is something I want to bust out for another video, and I'll bring it up at another time. But I do have a kiosk as well that I picked up, so I'll save it for that for later. Little teaser for next time. But let me put this down.
Can I ask if it's Nintendo related?
Uh, unfortunately it's not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right, phew.
It's all good.
So unfortunately it's not Nintendo related. There's a shop here, man, that have a GameCube kiosk and a Wii kiosk. I want the GameCube kiosk, but they're not willing to sell it, bro. They're not willing. Like, and I even kind of, was thinking about dipping like, grand into it, but nah, man, I'm gonna hold out. Like, I was thinking like, here's $1,000, man. Let me buy it or whatever. But I'm just gonna hold off on spending big cash like that and just wait and see what's up. But I am, gonna showcase it at one point with a video. that I'm planning to kind of do a little down the road. You know, we have backlogs, just like games, we have backlogs of videos, so that's pretty cool. But all right, man, I guess that was the last one. All right, gamers and collectors, man, it was such an awesome time talking to Topher. His channel's Hyphygold, Mr. Gackt Cognac. Both of you guys, please check, both of you guys have awesome channels. Everyone, please check out their channels. We're going to continue doing these videos. We're going to continue talking about pickups and just having a conversation. So if you guys want to join us for the next video, stick around. We'll be doing this, at least once a month is what we're shooting for. So hopefully you guys like the content and keep on enjoying what we talk about and what we do. So once again, Hyphygold, Gackt Cognac, thank you guys so much for your time, bro. We will be catching up again soon. And like always, collectors, keep on gaming, keep on picking up, flip them if you can, and have yourself a good time. All right, take it easy. Peace.
All right. Laters.
Laters.
Stay golden.